All right, so today we're kind of shifting gears a bit, you know? We're stepping away from the usual rockets and electric cars, and we're going to explore a side of Elon Musk that we don't often get to see.
Right.
His personal life,
Yeah.
specifically the relationships that have shaped him.
Interesting.
We're using this article titled, "These are the different women in billionaire Elon Musk's life."
Okay.
And we're not using this for like gossip or anything like that,
Right.
but to really gain a deeper understanding of the man behind all these innovations.
Yeah. It's a fascinating lens, isn't it?
Yeah.
By looking at these relationships, we might be able to uncover some, patterns, motivations.
Sure.
Even glimpses into how he makes decisions.
Yeah.
How have these women influenced him, and
Right.
how has he influenced them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's start with Jennifer Gwynne,
Okay.
one of Musk's college sweethearts back at the University of Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Now, years later, Gwynne auctioned off mementos from their relationship.
Mm.
Photos, notes, even a gold necklace he gifted her.
Interesting.
That's not something you see every day.
It certainly raises some questions.
Right.
Was it purely a financial decision?
Yeah.
Or could there be something deeper there?
Yeah.
Maybe a desire to, create distance from a past life, especially as Musk's fame has just exploded.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
It speaks to the ripple effect of his trajectory, even on the people he was once close to.
Mm.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go back to their time together.
Okay.
Gwynne describes a young Elon with this quiet intensity, but also a silly side.
Okay.
She even calls their relationship amazing.
It humanizes him a bit, doesn't it?
It does.
It reminds us that even, a future titan of industry was once a college student
Yeah.
navigating, love and life.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is that even then, Gwynne remembers Musk's fascination with electric cars,
Yeah.
his vision for sustainable energy.
So the seeds were already planted.
It seems so.
But their relationship, like many college romances, faced the hurdle of long distance.
Right.
Gwynne studied abroad, and apparently long-distance phone calls weren't really Musk's style.
Ah.
He found them inefficient.
Well, knowing his drive for optimization
Yeah.
in every aspect of his life,
Right.
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
But it also hints at a potential conflict.
Uh-huh.
The needs of the relationship versus the demands of such a singular focus.
Yeah.
A tension that we might see again in later relationships.
Interesting. So they ultimately part ways amicably.
Okay.
Now, fast forward to Queen's University in Ontario.
Hmm.
This is where Musk meets Justine Wilson,
Okay.
a fellow student who would become his wife and share a profound personal journey with him.
So their story begins like a typical college romance,
Yeah.
but it takes a heartbreaking turn pretty early on.
Right.
They lose their first child, Nevada, to Sidaz.
Oh, wow.
A devastating loss that undoubtedly shaped them both,
Yeah.
individually and as a couple.
It makes you wonder how such a profound experience might influence someone like Musk,
Yeah.
who seems so driven to conquer challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Did it fuel his determination,
Yeah.
his desire to leave a lasting impact on the world?
That's certainly a plausible connection,
Yeah.
Facing mortality, especially the loss of a child, can really have a transformative effect on someone's priorities and their worldview.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps it amplified his sense of urgency, his need to really make a difference while he had the chance.
And they did go on to have 5 more children together.
Wow.
Twins and then triplets,
Okay.
all through IVF.
Mhm.
So you can see that drive for a large family.
Yeah.
Perhaps a way to overcome that early loss.
It's a testament to their resilience,
Yeah.
their desire to build a family despite the odds.
Right.
But it also highlights the immense pressure that comes with such a large family,
Certain.
especially when coupled with Musk's, growing entrepreneurial endeavors.
Right, and this is where Justine's perspective becomes really crucial. She later spoke about feeling isolated like a starter wife amidst Musk's growing ambitions with SpaceX and Tesla.
A stark reminder that even the most well-intentioned individuals can struggle to balance personal relationship
Yeah.
with the demands of, a world-changing mission.
Right.
And that disconnect, that feeling of being left behind, can create cracks in even the strongest bonds.
Leading ultimately to their divorce in 2008.
Wow.
Though it is worth noting they do share custody of their children
Okay.
and seem committed to co-parenting.
Good.
But this theme of ambition potentially overshadowing personal life,
Yes.
that's something to keep in mind as we explore Musk's subsequent relationships.
Absolutely. It's a recurring motif that we'll see play out in different ways with different partners.
Right.
It begs the question, is there a fundamental trade-off between achieving monumental goals,
Mm.
and nurturing deep, lasting personal connections.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. So we've seen this kind of pattern emerge, right?
Yeah.
This potential clash between Musk's ambition and and the demands of a relationship.
Uh-huh.
And shortly after his divorce from Justine, he begins dating Talulah Riley,
Okay.
a British actress, 14 years his junior. Wow. They get married in 2010. A whirlwind romance, to say the least.
Yeah, it's fascinating how quickly this relationship unfolds.
Yeah.
Riley steps into this complex situation, becoming a stepmother to 5 young children, while also navigating the pressures of being with someone who's constantly in the public eye.
And this isn't just any public figure. This is
Yeah.
Elon Musk, whose fame is only growing as Tesla and SpaceX gain momentum.
Right.
But their story takes a turn.
Okay.
They divorced in 2012, only to remarry a year later.
Interesting. This on-again, off-again dynamic is really intriguing.
Yeah.
What does it tell us about their personalities,
Right.
about their commitment? Was it a case of needing space to reevaluate,
Yeah.
or maybe an attempt to reignite that initial spark amidst all the chaos?
It makes you wonder if there was a genuine desire to make it work.
Right.
A recognition of the value they found in each other.
Yeah.
Despite all those external pressures. Yet the second marriage also ends in divorce, this time in 2016.
Seems like the same forces might be at play.
Yeah.
Relentless pace of Musk's career, the inherent complexities of their blended family dynamic.
Yeah.
Maybe some challenges are just too great to overcome, even with the best intentions.
Maybe some relationships are meant to be chapters, not the whole story.
Yeah.
But these chapters clearly inform what comes next.
Okay.
Because shortly after the second divorce from Riley, Musk is seen with Amber Heard, an actress already well known in her own right.
Right. This relationship, though short-lived, really captures the public's attention.
Right.
I mean, both are incredibly high-profile figures.
Yeah.
Their every move is scrutinized. It's hard to imagine maintaining any sense of normalcy under that kind of microscope.
Right. It echoes that earlier point about the difficulty of separating your personal life from your public image when you're on that level of fame.
Absolutely.
They break up in 2017, briefly reconcile in 2018, then ultimately call it quits for good.
Again, we see this on-again, off-again pattern.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder about Musk's comfort with commitment.
Right.
His ability to reconcile the need for connection with his drive for achievement.
And with Heard, like Riley, there's this sense of both partners being strong, independent personalities. Does this suggest that Musk seeks an equal? Someone who can hold their own in his world?
It's a compelling possibility. Perhaps he's drawn to individuals who aren't intimidated by his success,
Right.
but rather energized by it, people who bring their own fire to the equation.
Okay, so after Heard,
Yeah.
it seems like Musk might be taking a step back from these high-profile relationships.
Yeah.
But then in 2018, he makes a surprise appearance at the Met Gala with Grimes.
This pairing definitely throws everyone for a loop. Yeah. Grimes, a musician known for her avant-garde style and experimental music.
Right.
Seems like an unexpected match for the tech mogul.
Right.
Challenges our assumptions about what a power couple, should look like.
And it speaks to a certain open-mindedness on Musk's part.
Yeah.
A willingness to embrace someone who doesn't fit the conventional mold. Someone who shares his penchant for pushing boundaries.
Right.
Albeit in different spheres.
Precisely.
Right.
Musk with his technological innovations, Grimes with her artistic expression.
Yeah.
They both challenge the status quo, redefining what's possible in their own domains.
Yeah.
Maybe that shared drive for disruption is what brought them together.
It's a connection that goes beyond mere attraction.
Right.
It speaks to a shared intellectual curiosity. A mutual admiration for creativity and innovation.
And this connection leads to the birth of their son in 2020.
And what a name they choose.
All right.
XAH, instantly. A viral sensation.
Yeah.
It further solidifies their image as this unconventional power couple. But even this seemingly unshakable bond faces the test of time.
Yeah.
They split in 2021 after 3 years together.
It seems no relationship, no matter how unique or seemingly compatible, is immune to the pressures of modern life. This constant juggling act between personal desires and professional ambitions.
And then just when we think we have a handle on Musk's relationship trajectory, another twist emerges.
What's that?
In a move that surprises everyone, Musk welcomes twins with Siobhan Zealous,
Oh, wow.
and executive at his Neuralink company.
Okay.
And this isn't just a footnote.
Right.
The twins were born mere weeks before his second child with Grimes.
Oh my goodness, talk about complicated family dynamics.
It's like a real-life soap opera playing out on the world stage.
Yeah.
But beyond the initial shock value, it prompts us to reconsider our understanding of Musk's approach to relationships and family.
It certainly challenges traditional notions of monogamy and family structure. Is this like a conscious rejection of societal norms?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a byproduct of his unconventional lifestyle, the sheer magnitude of his responsibilities?
These are questions without easy answers.
Right.
Questions that perhaps only Elon Musk himself can fully address.
Yeah.
But for now, let's shift our focus to his most recent relationship with Australian actress Natasha Bassett.
Okay. They begin dating in early 2022, shortly after his split from Grimes. While they've kept a relatively low profile, they've been spotted together at various events, including Cannes Film Festival and Super Bowl parties.
So it appears this relationship is gaining momentum.
Okay.
But with Elon Musk, you never quite know what to expect next.
Right.
He keeps us guessing, both in his personal life and his professional endeavors.
That's part of what makes him such a captivating figure, isn't it?
Yeah.
This constant sense of unpredictability,
Right.
the blurring of lines between genius and maverick.
Sure.
As we conclude this part of our deep dive, it's clear that Elon Musk's relationship history is just as complex and multifaceted as the man himself.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From college sweethearts to whirlwind romances, unconventional pairings, complex family dynamics.
It's a lot.
It's clear Elon Musk's personal life is anything but ordinary.
And maybe that's the point. You know, we often try to put people in boxes, especially those in the public eye.
Right.
But Musk he defies categorization.
He does.
Both in his professional pursuits and his personal choices.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Elon Musk's relationships, what can we really take away from all of this? What's the underlying thread that connects these seemingly, disparate chapters?
Well, one recurring theme is this tension between extraordinary ambition and the very human desire for connection.
Right.
We see it play out in different ways in each relationship, but the underlying dynamic is always there.
It's almost like a Faustian bargain.
Kinda.
This pursuit of, world-changing goals.
Yeah.
This relentless drive to push boundaries. It often comes at a personal cost.
Right.
We see it in the accounts of his partners, the challenges of balancing their needs with his, very demanding schedule and his very singular focus.
It raises a really interesting question.
What's that?
Can someone truly have it all? Can you revolutionize industries, push the boundaries of technology, and still have these deep, fulfilling personal relationships?
It's a question that resonates far beyond Elon Musk.
Absolutely.
It's something we all grapple with to some degree.
Yeah.
How do we balance our own ambitions with our desire for love, connection, and a sense of belonging?
Maybe the answer lies not in seeking some perfect balance, but in recognizing the trade-offs that are inherent in every choice we make.
Right.
Musk's story really highlights what can happen when we prioritize ambition above all else.
It's a cautionary tale in a way.
It is.
A reminder to be mindful of the sacrifices we make
in
pursuit of our goals.
Absolutely. And it also encourages us to consider the perspectives of those who are often overshadowed by his larger-than-life persona.
His partners.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Their experiences, their sacrifices.
Right.
They provide a valuable counterpoint to this narrative of the, visionary innovator.
It humanizes him.
It does.
It reminds us that even the most driven individuals are shaped by their relationships.
So better or worse.
Right.
And it reminds us that success isn't just one-dimensional.
Right.
It's not just about, professional achievements or financial gains, but also about the quality of our relationships, the impact we have on the people we're closest to.
So as we leave this deep dive, I'm curious, what resonated with you the most? Did it challenge your perceptions of Elon Musk?
Yeah. Did it make you think differently about how you approach your own life?
Right. And what are your own thoughts on this, this balancing act between ambition and personal fulfillment?
Let us know. We'd love to hear your reflections.
Absolutely.
Because ultimately, the value of these deep dives isn't just in the information we share, but in the conversations they spark, the questions they raise, and the self-reflection they inspire.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Until next time.